look at the test scripts and doing an unsolicited attachment using these $submit attachment operation that we define in CDEX. So let's take a look at that here real quickly. So we have the, for submitting attachments, doing a so-called unsolicited attachments interaction, we're going to have the provider with some attachments that they want to send to the payer, and they're going to do that via the $submit attachments operation, and the attachments are going to be residing in the payload, which is a parameters resource. So we'll set that up, that test up in Touchstone here under the test definitions. We click on the submit attachments outline over here, the menu, and we're going to click on the first one. We're going to go ahead and set that test up. And what we do is we have to verify that we have the variables in the right place. So we want to start with our origin, the Fire client, which is in this case the provider who's going to be submitting the attachments. The destination is going to be a submit attachments endpoint, and we've selected the submit attachment endpoint for the reference implementation for CDEX. And then also we have to add in and it's already here, but we are added in an example from the implementation guide, which is a parameters resource, which includes a clinical note. Okay, let's go ahead and execute this. Click on execute, and we'll let the test scripts do their thing. And it looks like it failed. Let's see exactly what happened here. However, if we click on the, we'll get some details by clicking on the little failed button down here. We'll keep clicking. There we go. We got some details down there. So it did look like the post operation was successful. We got a 200 back, and let's see what the response body tells us here. So here's the response body from the submit attachment endpoint. It says operation outcome. And it's a 200. It says there's no claim. There's no claim. They're going to wait for the claim not found, but they'll wait for the claim to come in. For an unsolicited attachment interaction, the actual attachments can come at the same time before or after the claim. You'd think they come always after the claim, but not always. So we'll go with that. We did get an error here, and this is why it failed. The validator had some issues with the date time versus a date. So that's one of these things that we have to work out with the test scripts team, because the date time data type in Fire does allow for just a date. If you do add, you can add everything from an instant to a date for that particular data type. So we'll figure that one out at a later date. But all the other tests in the test script did check mark and were successful. So it's green check means it's good. So one or more attachments, we have all these verify that CDEX submit attachment parameter values are present, a tracking ID attached to all these little parameters that we have defined in the parameters resource are present and there, and confirm that it returned with a 200 or 201 value. So that's using the test script to perform an unsolicited attachment or the submit attachment operation with a clinical note attached to it.